That's Carrot Top moving in second place with Summer, Milky Way, Gambling High, April, and Tinkerbell as they head towards the first fence. Looks like we have a small panel jump. Butch Gray, the field master, leading towards the fence. And the field has negotiated the first fence. The second fence along the way looks like a chicken coop. Very familiar in the hunt field. Carrot Top, April, Gambling High there also, Tinkerbell, Summer, as they head towards the next fence. April jumps in second place right behind the field master, followed by Carrot Top, Milky Way, Summer on the outside, Gambling High, and Tinkerbell as they race down the hill towards the next obstacle. Field master Butch Gray, followed by April and Sam Coburn. Carrot Top, Tinkerbell moves up alongside Carrot Top, Summer, Milky Way, and Gambling High as the field is going nicely behind the field master. So at this phase, they do have to stay behind the field master. We did lose a rider on the turn. Looks like Summer's rider, Alex Reiser, came off, but he's getting back on. And the field master moves off again. Jumping a log. Carrot Top, Milky Way, Tinkerbell, Gambling High, April, and Summer. Following in that order, behind the lake. Heading towards the next fence. Fieldmaster Butch Gray, followed by Carrot Top, Milky Way, Tinkerbell, April, Gambling High, and Summer. They go out of sight briefly and come back into view in that order. Fieldmaster Butch Gray moving off at a little bit better clip now. Carrot Top right behind him in second place with Milky Way in third behind the master. Tinkerbell, April, Gambling High, and Summer as they move away from us. Looks like there's a chicken coop up on top of the hill. That's where they're heading. Field master with the field strung out behind him. Carrot Top and April. Milky Way, Tinkerbell, Gambling High, and Summer.
They're jumping now.
Going down the backside. Jumping another chicken coop. Carrot Top, April, Milky Way, Tinkerbell, Gambling High, and Summer strung out a bit. During this phase of the competition, it's only important that they stay behind the field master and that they negotiate the fences. Moving down towards the next fence. The field master is at the panel fence. Carrot Top, April, Milky Way there also, Tinkerbell, Gambling High, and Summer.
Here they come. Say yay!
Doing a good job.
Say yay, Paige.
Now they'll go to the north end of the course and they'll turn for home, jump one fence in the middle of the course, and a dash to the wire. Butch Gray, huntsman of the Piedmont Foxhounds and field master for today's competition, followed by Carrot Top, April, Milky Way, Tinkerbell, Gambling High, and Summer a good ways behind the others. They're probably within the last half mile of this competition.
Where are they going?
Carrot Top has been forwardly placed under Alyssa Kaufman throughout, right behind the field master, and they jump in that order, followed by Milky Way, April, Tinkerbell on the outside, Gambling High, and Summer as they race into the turn. The field master giving the field some instructions as they race around the turn. April and Sam Coburn right behind the field master. Carrot Top, Erica Fleming and Tinkerbell on the outside. Milky Way and Elisa Kaufman. Gambling High and Lindsay Kelly. And Alex Reiser and Summer completing the field as they race into the middle of the course. They are going to jump the post and rail fence. It's a 4-panel fence. And then the huntsman is going to, or the field master today, is going to peel off, and the field will dash to the wire. Heading down towards the last fence. Butch Gray settling them. April runs out, Gambling High, Milky Way, Summer going around, and Tinkerbell, and here they come. Carrot Top on the outside, Gambling High in second place. April racing in third, and Tinkerbell, April saving ground around the turn. Gambling High finishes first by about 2 lengths, followed by Carrot Top, April, Tinkerbell, Milky Way, and Summer. And they're all in line. And away they go. Darn that Erica. Shimmer and Diana Gillum now speeding the lead. Lone Mountain racing in second place with Kiblaw right alongside. Personal best close up as they race towards the first fence, tightly bunched on the front end. Darn that Erica on the extreme outside. Lone Mountain in the middle of the course with Kiblaw alongside. And Shimmer there. Those 4 about 2 lengths separates them as they race towards the second fence. Lone Mountain and Matt Vanderwood now open up an advantage. Kiblaw racing closest to him in second place with Shimmer jumping in third. Darn that Erica, personal best. Sportin' GT and Inca Colony and Molly White completing the field as it's about 15 lengths front to back as they race into the turn. Lone Mountain on top by about 4 lengths as they clear the next timber fence. Shimmer drops back as Kiblaw moves up in second place. Darn that Erica racing in third with personal best right alongside. Shimmer saving ground around the turn. Sportin' GT and Inca Colony completing the field as they race towards the plank fence. Lone Mountain with the lead. Kiblaw and Jim Whitner jumping in second place with Tom Curlin and personal best right alongside. Darn that Erica racing in fourth place. Sportin' GT, Shimmer, and Inca Colony content to let the others set the pace. They race towards the coupe with a brush top. Lone Mountain with the lead, make it about a 3-length advantage. Personal best and Tom Curlin racing in second place, and it's a gap of 3 more lengths back to Kiblaw with Sportin' GT alongside. At the next fence, Lone Mountain continues to show the way, holding on to about a 3.5-length advantage as they head towards the log jump. Personal best races closest to him in second place. At the fence, it's Lone Mountain, personal best. Sportin' GT and Ben Swope racing in third place, followed by Kiblaw, Darn that Erica, Shimmer, and Inca Colony. Still a long ways to go. Lone Mountain making most of the running on the front end. Personal best stalking him from second place with Sportin' GT right behind those 2 in third as they head towards the Meadowbrook. Lone Mountain and Matt Vanderwood with the lead. Personal Best and Sportin' GT, those two dueling for second, followed by Kibler, Darn That Erica, Shimmer Shimmer, as they jump the next fence with Inca Colony completing the field. They head now towards the Aintree Bank, Lone Mountain on top as they approach the fence. Lone Mountain with the lead. Personal Best jumps in second place. That was Darn That Erica losing his rider. Lone Mountain on top, Sportin' GT as they head towards the Cheltenham Bank. Lone Mountain with the lead. Shimmer Shimmer moves up to challenge for second with Personal Best between horses. Sportin' GT, Kibla there also. And Inca Colony is also out of the race. As they race towards the timber fence, Sportin' GT and Lone Mountain dueling for the lead. Personal Best among the leaders. About 2 lengths separates the first three as Shimmer Shimmer races in fourth place and Kibla in fifth as they head towards the bank. Sportin' GT and Ben Swope now with the lead. Lone Mountain races in second place. Personal Best moving up on the outside to regain second as they race towards the turn. Sportin' GT gives up the lead to Personal Best as they head towards the 12th fence. Personal Best on top by about 1.5 lengths. Sportin' GT jumping in second place. Lone Mountain on the outside, now vying for second. Shimmer Shimmer right behind those three, racing in fourth place with Kibla in fifth. Still a long ways to go. Personal Best, Sportin' GT, Lone Mountain there also, Shimmer Shimmer and Kibla. The race towards one of the timber jumps on the course. Personal Best on the outside with the lead. Lone Mountain jumping in second place with Sportin' GT right alongside. Shimmer Shimmer racing in fourth place and Kibla in fifth as they head towards the water jump. Personal Best going well on the front end. Sportin' GT moves up to take command now. Sportin' GT by a long neck. Personal Best racing in second place, followed by Shimmer Shimmer, Lone Mountain, and Kibla. They head now towards the 15th fence. This is the last time to go around. Personal Best with the lead on the outside. Sportin' GT on the inside, racing in second place. Shimmer Shimmer and Lone Mountain with Kibla and Jim Whitner jumping in fifth place, but it's still anybody's horse race. It's only about 9 lengths front to back. They race around the turn and head towards the ditch and hedge. Personal Best and Tom Curlin with a very slight advantage. Make it less than that as Sportin' GT now goes to the front. Sportin' GT on top, followed by Personal Best, Lone Mountain, Shimmer Shimmer, and Kibla racing in last place as they head towards the 17th fence, one of the national fences on the course. Now they head towards the lake, and Lone Mountain and Matt Vanderwood have regained the advantage. It's Lone Mountain on top. As they go through Swan Lake and get the geese flying, Lone Mountain has the lead. Sportin' GT, Personal Best on the inside, and Kibla completing the field. Personal Best appears to be pulling up. They head now towards the stone wall. Lone Mountain with the advantage. Sportin' GT racing in second place. Shimmer Shimmer in third, and Kibla racing in fourth. At the wall, Lone Mountain regains the advantage. Shimmer Shimmer, Sportin' GT there also. With only 3 more fences to go, they're tight on the front end. Sportin' GT, Lone Mountain on the outside, Shimmer Shimmer and Dinah Gillum on the inside. You could throw a blanket over the first 3 of them as they race into the turn. Sportin' GT and Ben Swope with the advantage. Shimmer Shimmer now coming up on the inside and putting his head out in front. It's Shimmer Shimmer with the lead. Sportin' GT racing second place. Lone Mountain followed by Kibla in fourth place. As they turn for home, they've got 2 more national fences to clear. As they head towards the next to last fence, and over that one, Shimmer Shimmer and Dinah Gillum with the lead. They've got to catch them. Lone Mountain and Sportin' GT racing in second and third place. Kibla in fourth. Over the last fence, Shimmer Shimmer with the lead. Lone Mountain trying to come back again on the outside. It's Shimmer Shimmer on top. Lone Mountain under pressure to make up ground as they race into the final 1/8 of a mile. Shimmer Shimmer and Dinah Gillum with the lead. At the wire, in hand and in command, Shimmer Shimmer by 2 lengths. Lone Mountain, Sportin' GT, and Kibla. They're all in line. And away they go. I Am goes to the lead with Steve Thunder now moving up. Albert's crossing there also, Ambonnet and Company Man on the inside. Neck and neck towards the first of 14 fences. Company Man on the inside, Ambonnet on the extreme outside. Albert's crossing in the middle of the course with I Am there also as they head now towards the second fence. Ambonnet from the outside, Company Man on the inside, those two neck and neck with Kinjet on the extreme outside, and I Am from between horses as they're tightly bunched racing around the turn. Kinjet moves up on the outside of Ambonnet. Kinjet putting his head out in front. Ambonnet racing in second place, followed by King Lear. Albert's crossing. Maul moving up with I Am, Steve Thunder, Company Man, just one of the boys, Nebraska, Cryptic Code, as they jump the next fence. And that was Udaman completing the field. Kinjet vying for the lead with Maul on the extreme outside. King Lear from between horses races in second place as they clear the fourth fence. Kinjet and Xavier Eyes Peru on top. King Lear racing closest to him in second place with Ambonnet taking over third. Albert's crossing from between horses with I Am on the outside, followed by Maul, just one of the boys, Steve Thunder, Company Man, Nebraska, Udaman, and Cryptic Code as they head now towards the fifth fence. Kinjet with about a length and a half advantage over King Lear and Jody Petty, who stalk him from second place. Ambonnet on the inside with Albert's crossing right alongside those two vying for third. I Am and Maul racing in fifth and sixth place with Steve Thunder, just one of the boys. Company Man, Nebraska. Udaman and Cryptic Code completing the field as they got one more time to go around after this. Kinjet now speeding away to about a 3-length advantage over King Lear as they jump the sixth fence. Kinjet, King Lear racing in second place. I Am in the middle of the course under Brooks Durkee in third, followed by Ambonnet, just one of the boys. Albert's crossing there also with Steve Thunder. At the next fence, Kinjet clears the field with over the seventh fence. King Lear racing in second place, followed by I Am, Albert's crossing, and Steve Thunder as they head towards the water jump. Kinjet making all of the running now on the front end, leads by about 2 lengths. Albert's crossing and King Lear vying for second place with Steve Thunder. I Am, Maul there also, and Ambonnet on the inside as they clear the ninth fence. Kinjet and Xavier Eyes Peru on top. I Am moving up on the inside with Albert's crossing right alongside, King Lear on the outside, and Steve Sunday on the extreme outside. Over the next fence, Kinjet, Ambonnet coming back again on the inside to vie for the lead under Cyril Murphy. Ambonnet on top by about a length. Kinjet races closest to him in second place. King Lear with I Am alongside. Albert's crossing racing in fifth place. Just one of the boys, Steve Thunder, Udaman, Maul there also. Nebraska over the 11th fence. Ambonnet on the inside. Jody Petty and King Lear now challenging from the outside. Their heads apart as they head towards the 12th of 14 fences. King Lear going well over that one, opening up about a length and a half advantage over Ambonnet with Albert's crossing and David Bentley moving up on the outside in third with I Am right alongside in fourth place. Just one of the boys takes over fifth with Maul alongside Udaman there also. They've only got about a half mile to go with 3 fences from home. King Lear, Ambonnet, I Am jumping in third place. Udaman and Chip Miller rallying up on the inside with Albert's crossing alongside. Just one of the boys follows with Maul, Company Man, Cryptic Code, Kinjet. They race into and around the final turn. King Lear and Jody Petty now opening about a 2.5 to 3 length advantage. I Am now taking over second place as Ambonnet drops back in third, and Udaman races in fourth place as they head towards the second last with less than a quarter of a mile to go. I Am moves up on the inside to challenge King Lear for the lead. Udaman and Chip Miller making up ground in third as they head towards and over the last fence. I Am and Brooks Durkee on top. King Lear racing in second place with Udaman on the inside. I Am with the lead as they've got less than an eighth of a mile to go. Udaman trying to make up ground on I Am. It's I Am and Brooks Durkee with the lead. I Am on top as they head towards the wire. Udaman man by about a half a length. I am in second place, followed by King Lear. Two lengths. Spoonful of Sugar races closest to him in second place. Temple Owl saving ground on the inside with Plenty of Sweets, Romantic Virginian, and Unprintable as they race towards the next fence. AKA Market setting the pace under Chris Reed. Spoonful of Sugar, Plenty of Sweets, Temple Owl, those three vying for second, Romantic Virginian, and Unprintable. At the fence, AKA Market with the advantage. Plenty of Sweets in the middle of the course. Temple Owl taking over second place. Plenty of Sweets drops back into fourth place as Spoonful of Sugar moves up on the outside of the challenge for second. They head now towards the fifth fence. AKA Market being rated on the front end has about a length and a half advantage over Spoonful of Sugar, followed by Temple Owl, Unprintable on the outside, Plenty of Sweets, and Romantic Virginian. Only about 6 lengths front to back as they head towards the sixth fence. AKA Market setting the pace. Spoonful of Sugar racing in second place. Temple Owl and Tim Madrix on the inside, jumping in third and taking over second, saving ground around the turn. It's AKA Market on the extreme outside, being challenged by Temple Owl. Plenty of Sweets racing in third place with Spoonful of Sugar right alongside. Unprintable follows in fifth place and Romantic Virginian last, but only about 7 lengths off the lead. They straighten away down the backside and head towards the seventh fence, AKA Market, Spoonful of Sugar, Temple Owl, Plenty of Sweets, Unprintable, and Romantic Virginian. At the fence, AKA Market jumping with about a length and a quarter advantage over Spoonful of Sugar, who races closest to him in second place. Temple Owl on the inside in third with Plenty of Sweets and Patty Young in fourth place. As they head quickly towards the eighth fence, we've got a new leader, Spoonful of Sugar on top. AKA Market goes down to his nose and loses Chris Reed. Spoonful of Sugar on top now by about 2.5 lengths over Temple Owl, Plenty of Sweets, Unprintable, and Romantic Virginian. Still a long ways to go. They head towards the 9th of 19 fences. Brooks Durkee and Spoonful of Sugar setting the pace. Temple Owl racing in second place about 3 lengths back, and it's a gap of 3 more lengths back to Plenty of Sweets. At the fence, Spoonful of Sugar running and jumping on the front end with about a 3 to 3.5 length advantage over Temple Owl. It's a gap of at least 5 more lengths back to Unprintable. Romantic Virginia now moving up to take over third place under Gus Brown and moving closer to the leaders. They jump the 10th fence, Spoonful of Sugar with about a 2-length advantage over Temple Owl. Romantic Virginian on the inside, Unprintable, those two vying for third with Plenty of Sweets saving ground in 5th place on the inside. One more time to go around after this. Spoonful of Sugar is the one to catch as they head towards the 11th fence. Temple Owl racing in second place. Plenty of Sweets moves up a bit closer on the inside with Romantic Virginian and Unprintable there also. Tightly bunched with one more time to go around the course. Temple Owl now leads under Tim Madrix as they head towards the next fence. Temple Owl, Spoonful of Sugar, Unprintable, and Chip Miller now moving up on the outside to challenge for second as they head towards and over the 12th fence. Temple Owl, followed by Spoonful of Sugar, Unprintable, Romantic Virginian, and Gus Brown racing in fourth place, and Plenty of Sweets completing the field of 5 as they head towards the next fence. Temple Owl on the outside with the advantage. Spoonful of Sugar on the inside. Going to save ground around the turn, jumping in second place. Unprintable races in third with Romantic Virginian and Plenty of Sweets. Still anybody's horse race as they've got a good ways to go. Just about a mile left in this race. Temple Owl is the one to catch, and he's got about a length and a half advantage over Spoonful of Sugar, and it's a gap of length and 3/4 more back to Unprintable. Moving up on the outside of Unprintable is Romantic Virginian, vying for third, and Plenty of Sweets as they head towards the next fence. They're battling on the front end. Spoonful of Sugar, the gray in the middle of the course with the advantage. Temple Owl right alongside, racing in second place as they head down the hill towards the 15th fence, the water jump. Spoonful of Sugar and Brooks Durkee with the advantage. At the water jump, Spoonful of Sugar is followed by Temple Owl, Unprintable, Romantic Virginian, and Plenty of Sweets as they got about 5/8 of a mile to go, and they've got to hurry if they're going to catch Spoonful of Sugar. He's opened up about a 6-length advantage. They race into the final half mile. Spoonful of Sugar on top, Temple Owl racing in second place, Romantic Virginian on the outside in third with Unprintable and Plenty of Sweets there also. At the next fence, Spoonful of Sugar running and jumping on the front end with about a 5-length advantage. Temple Owl now moving just a bit closer to him as they race into and around the turn with only 2 more fences to go. Spoonful of Sugar has the lead. At the second last, Spoonful of Sugar on top as they turn for home with about a 3-length advantage over Temple Owl. Romantic Virginian moving up on the outside under Gus Brown, Plenty of Sweets, and it looks like Unprintable is pulling up as they drive into the final 1/4 of a mile. Spoonful of Sugar under pressure to hold off the field. Temple Owl racing in second place. Romantic Virginian making a bold move up on the outside, now vying for second over the last fence. Spoonful of Sugar, but here comes Romantic Virginian from the outside and Temple Owl on the inside. Spoonful of Sugar in the middle of course. Romantic Virginian moving up on the outside as they battle towards the wire. Romantic Virginian now drawing away to win by about 2.5 lengths. Romantic Virginian, Spoonful of Sugar, Temple Owl, and Plenty of Sweets. The flag is up. They're all in line and away they go. Just Call Me Casey with Darn Tipple Arm right alongside Darn Tipple Arm now going to the lead. Just Call Me Casey races in second place, followed by Bavario as they jump the panel fence. Darn Tipple Arm and Patty Young speeding away to about a 3.5 length advantage over Just Call Me Casey. Bavario racing in third place, followed by Fetzer, Earmark, and Red Panda as they race down the hill towards the next fence. Darn Tipple Arm opening up about a 4-length advantage over Just Call Me Casey, races in second place. Bavario in third as they head towards the chicken coop with Brush. Darn Tipple Arm running and jumping on the front end, now widening that advantage to about 5 lengths. Just Call Me Casey racing in second place as they head towards the log jump. Darn Tipple Arm will be there first, jumping with the lead. Just Call Me Casey races in second place. That was Red Panda falling at the fence. Bavario races in third place, followed by Fetzer and Earmark. Darn Tipple Arm on top. by about 4 lengths. Just Call Me Casey racing in second place, followed by Bavario in third. Fetzer races in fourth place with Earmark right alongside under Jody Petty. Darn Tip Alarm leading towards the next fence. He's got about a 4-length advantage. Just Call Me Casey, 3 lengths in front of Bavario as they head towards one of the banks. Darn Tip Alarm and Patty Young over with the lead. Just Call Me Casey races in second place as they head now towards the Cheltenham Bank. Darn Tip Alarm is widening that advantage to about 6 lengths over the Cheltenham Bank. Just Call Me Casey racing in second place, followed by Bavario, Earmark, and Fetzer as they're getting strung out, with Darn Tip Alarm on the front end now by about 10 lengths as they head towards the 7th fence. Darn Tip Alarm going easily on the front end under Patty Young. Approaching the fence and jumping in second place is Just Call Me Casey, with Bavario and Jeff Murphy in third, followed by Earmark and Fetzer as they head towards the bank. Darn Tip Alarm will be there first. He's widened that advantage to at least 10 to 12 lengths over Just Call Me Casey. Bavario on the outside in third place, followed by Earmark, and Fetzer is the trailer as they race into and around the turn. Darn Tip Alarm on top by many. Over the next timber fence, Darn Tip Alarm has widened his advantage to at least 15 lengths. Bavario and Jeff Murphy racing in second place. Just Call Me Casey in third, followed by Earmark and Fetzer. Strung out as they head now towards the 10th fence. Darn Tip Alarm, Bavario, Just Call Me Casey, Earmark, and Fetzer. Darn Tip Alarm going easily on the front end with the lead. Bavario races closest to him in second place. Darn Tip Alarm, Bavario racing in second place. Just Call Me Casey, Earmark, and Fetzer. At the water jump, Darn Tip Alarm jumps over with a big lead. Bavario in second place, followed by Just Call Me Casey, Earmark, and Fetzer. They race now towards the 12th of 19 fences. Darn Tip Alarm is the one to catch. He's led almost every step of the way. Bavario racing closest to him in second place, but it's at least 10 to 12 lengths off the leader. At the fence, Darn Tip Alarm. Bavario jumps in second place. A good ways back to Just Call Me Casey, with Earmark behind him, racing in fourth place, and Fetzer. They head towards the next. Darn Tip Alarm going easily on the front end. Definitely the one to catch. Winner of this race a year ago. Bavario races around the turn in second place as the leader is heading towards the 14th fence. Darn Tip Alarm going easily on the front end with a commanding lead heading towards Swan Lake. It's Darn Tip Alarm, Bavario, Earmark, Just Call Me Casey, and Fetzer. At the water, Darn Tip Alarm splashing his way through. Bavario going down in the water.
Oh, I got him just as he went down.
And that's Earmark now taking over second place, followed by Just Call Me Casey. Just Call Me Casey in third, and Fetzer racing in fourth. Darn Tip Alarm leading by at least 35 to 40 lengths over the stone wall. Earmark racing in second place, Just Call Me Casey in third as they head towards the next fence. There's a fence separating them. Darn Tip Alarm going around the turn. Earmark in second place, Just Call Me Casey in third, and Fetzer pulled up. With only a few more fences to go, Darn Tip Alarm leads towards the third out. Darn Tip Alarm by many, many lengths. Earmark and Just Call Me Casey racing in second and third. They turn for home. The leader's only got 2 more fences to clear. Darn Tip Alarm at and over the second last under Patty Young. Heading towards the last fence, Darn Tip Alarm, Earmark, Just Call Me Casey, a fence between them. Now it's 2 fences between them. Darn Tip Alarm in hand and in command, romping home to victory here from flagpole to finish. An easy, easy win. Darn Tip Alarm, the race might be for second, but Earmark and Just Call Me Casey racing in second and third place. Darn Tip Alarm, an easy winner here. Earmark jumping the last fence in second place, and Just Call Me Casey in third.
Told you the one with the pink socky was going to win.
Heading towards the finish line in second place, Earmark and Jody Petty, and Just Call Me Casey and Ben Swope in third. They're all in line. And away they go. Barnabas goes to the lead with He's a Dreamer alongside. Easy now moving up to put his head out in front, with Racy Dreamer moving up on the extreme outside, followed by Barnabas. He's a Dreamer, Glorious King at the first race. Easy and Racy Dreamer dueling on the front end, followed by Barnabas, Motel Affair. He's a Dreamer, Rate Base, and Glorious King as they head now towards the second fence. Racy Dreamer on the outside with the lead. Easy racing in second place as they race into and around the turn. Clayton Chipperfield and Racy Dreamer on top. Rate Base now takes over second with Easy on the outside in third, with Barnabas right alongside and moving up to take over third. He's a Dreamer in fifth place with Glorious King alongside, and Motel Affair racing in last place, but only 6 or 7 lengths off the lead as they head towards the next fence. Racy Dreamer running and jumping on the front end with about a length and a half advantage over Rate Base, with Barnabas in third, followed by Easy. At the next fence, Racy Dreamer on top by about 2 lengths. Rate Base jumps in second place. Barnabas on the inside in third, with Easy right alongside in fourth, followed by He's a Dreamer, Glorious King, and Motel Affair. They race now towards the fifth fence. Racy Dreamer setting the pace by about a length and a quarter over Rate Base, who races in second place. Easy up on the outside of Barnabas, those two vying for third. He's a Dreamer and Chris Reed racing in fifth place. Motel Affair takes over sixth, with Glorious King close up in seventh place as they race into and around the next turn. Racy Dreamer making a lot of the running on the front end. He's got about a 1 length advantage over Rate Base, who races in second place. Easy moves up on the outside of Barnabas. Barnabas in third, Easy racing in fourth place, followed by He's a Dreamer, Motel Affair, and Glorious King. They race now towards the next. Racy Dreamer with the advantage. Barnabas and Rate Base, those two dueling for second, with Rate Base racing in second, Barnabas in third. They head now towards the 7th of 15 fences. Racy Dreamer with the lead. Rate Base racing in second place. Easy in third, followed by Barnabas, Motel Affair with He's a Dreamer, and Glorious King. At the water jump, Racy Dreamer on top by about 2 lengths. Rate Base and Xavier Peru racing in second place, with Barnabas and Easy as they head now towards the 9th fence. Racy Dreamer continuing to set the pace. Rate Base right behind him, racing in second place. Barnabas and Easy racing in third and fourth as they head towards the 10th fence. He's a Dreamer in fifth place. Motel Affair on the outside in sixth, with Glorious King. Still anybody's horse races. It's only about 7 or 8 lengths front to back as they race around the turn. Racy Dreamer holding on to that 2 length advantage over Rate Base, with Easy racing in third place. Motel Affair moves up on the outside as they straighten away and head for the 11th fence. Racy Dreamer and Clayton Chipperfield with about a 2.5 length advantage over Rate Base, with Easy in third, followed by Barnabas, Motel Affair, He's a Dreamer, and Glorious King. At the 12th fence, Racy Dreamer on top. Rate Base racing in second place. Easy and Rob Massey now moving up on the outside. The challenge for second with Barnabas on the inside, close up in fourth. Motel Affair racing on the outside in fifth with He's a Dreamer and Glorious King. With only 3 more fences and about a half mile to go, Racy Dreamer trying to hold him off. Rate Base racing in second place. Barnabas on the inside in third, followed by Easy, He's a Dreamer, Glorious King, and Zach Miller now starting to make a little move on the inside. As they race into and around the turn, Motel Affair completes the field, but he's only about 7 lengths off the lead. They turn for home and have about a quarter of a mile to go. Racy Dreamer, Barnabas and Greg Ryan racing closest to him in second place. Easy on the outside with Motel Affair there also. They race towards the final fence. They've got a little bit more than 3/16 of a mile. Racy Dreamer and Clayton Chipperfield with the lead. Barnabas jumps in second place. Motel Affair. That was Easy falling at the fence. Racy Dreamer with a good lead as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Racy Dreamer all alone at the wire, just romping home to victory, at least 9 or 10 lengths on top of Barnabas. Motel Affair and Rate Base. And it's a
Charles Schwab Capital Region Investment Centers with Brian Horan.
They're all in line. And away they go. Swoop and Soar on the outside with Snuggle from between horses. Greek Hero there also. Swoop and Soar leads towards the first fence with Greek Hero racing in second place. Dancewell Snuggle there in fourth place. They race towards the second fence now. Greek Hero and Patty Young setting the pace. Swoop and Soar racing in second place. Dancewell and Snuggle, those two dueling for third. Dynavolt, Field Day there also with Bad Dog Press. They race into and around the turn. Swoop and Soar on top by about 2.5 lengths over Greek Hero races in second place, followed by Snuggle on the outside. Dancewell tucked in behind them, racing in fourth place as they head towards the third fence. Field Day, Dynavolt, and Bad Dog Press complete the field. At the next fence, Swoop and Soar maintaining about a length advantage. Greek Hero racing in second place with Snuggle on the outside in third. Dancewell close-up racing in fourth. Over the fourth fence, Swoop and Soar and Rob Massey with the advantage. Patty Young and Greek Hero now moving up on the outside to race within 3/4 of a length of the lead. Snuggle on the outside under Gus Brown and Dancewell, those two dueling for third. And it's a good ways back to Field Day, Bad Dog Press, and Dynavolt as the leaders are heading now towards the fifth fence. Swoop and Soar running and jumping with about a 1-length advantage. Greek Hero races closest to him in second place with Dancewell tucked in behind those two in third under Xavier Perez. Snuggle racing in fourth place, and it's a gap of at least 15 to 20 lengths back to Field Day, Bad Dog Press, and Dynavolt. They've still got a long ways to go. They head now towards the sixth fence. Swoop and Soar setting the pace under Rob Massey. Dancewell saving ground on the inside with Greek Hero on the outside vying for the lead. Snuggle races in fourth place. Field Day moves a bit closer in fifth. Dynavolt and Bad Dog Press as they head towards the next. Swoop and Soar running and jumping on the front end with the lead. Greek Hero on the outside in second place. Dancewell in third as they head towards the water jump. Swoop and Soar on top. From between horses, Dancewell races in second place now with Greek Hero and Snuggle. Very tightly bunched among those four, and it's a gap of at least 15 lengths back to the others. At the ninth fence, Swoop and Soar continuing to lead. Dancewell and Greek Hero right there on the outside in second and third place. Snuggle races in fourth as they race towards the next fence. Swoop and Soar, Dance Well, Greek Hero, Snuggle, Field Day, Bad Dog Press, and Dynavolt now is the trailer. As they race around the turn, they've got a little bit more than 3/4 of a mile to go. Swoop and Soar leads towards the 11th fence. Greek Hero on the outside in second place. Dance Well going evenly in third. Now jumping into second position with Greek Hero alongside. And Snuggle races in fourth place. They head now quickly towards the 12th fence. Swoop and Soar, Greek Hero, Dance Well in that order over the fence, with Snuggle another 3 to 4 lengths farther back, racing in fourth place. Field Day, Bad Dog Press, and Dynavolt. The race is on the front end where 4 lengths separates the first 4 horses. Swoop and Soar with a very slight advantage over Dancewell with only 3 more fences to go. Dancewell challenging for the lead from the outside. Neck and neck over that one, neither horse giving an inch. Swoop and Soar racing on the inside. Dancewell leapt on him from the outside. Heads apart on the front end with Snuggle now taking over third and Greek Hero dropping back in the fourth. Swoop and Soar with a slight advantage with a little bit more than 1/4 of a mile to go. Swoop and Soar on top. Dancewell racing in second place. Snuggle racing in third. They turn for home. 2 fences now remain. Dancewell on the outside. Swoop and Soar jumping in second place, and they head towards the last fence under drive with Dancewell in the middle of the course with the advantage. Swoop and Soar racing in second place. Snuggle on the outside in third. Field Day is rallied to take over fourth place. Xavier Perez with the lead as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Snuggle trying to make a move up on the outside, but Dancewell has the lead. Field Day making a big move up on the inside. Dancewell and Field Day. A length separates them at the wire with Dancewell winning. Field Day having to settle for second.
Trained by Jack Fisher and ridden to victory by Xavier as Peru, making the trophy.
Out in the middle of the course, Shama Cease and Patty Young going to the lead. Fast stepping man with Askham on the extreme outside, leading towards the first fence. At the first fence, Askham with the lead. Swayo, Shama Cease, Joe at 6. Pleasant Parcel, Dr. Ramsey, Fast Stepping Man, and Words and Music. Joe at 6 and Michelle Hunter now leading the way towards the second fence and opening up about a 7 or 8 length advantage. Joe at 6 with the lead. Over the second fence, Joe at 6, followed by Askham and Swaya with Dr. Ramsey, Shamasees, Pleasant Parcel, Fast Stepping Man, and Words and Music. A long, long ways to go, 3 times to go around. Joe at 6 now speeding away to at least an 8 or 9 length, maybe 10 length advantage as they head towards and over the third fence. Joe at 6 with the lead. Askham jumps in second place with Swayo on the inside, close up in third. Dr. Ramsey, Sham Assis there also with Pleasant Parcel, Fast Stepping Man, and Words and Music, the early trailer. But they've got a long ways to go. Joe at 6, opening up by at least a dozen lengths. Askham racing in second place, followed by Swayo, Dr. Ramsey, Sham Assis on the inside with Pleasant Parcel, Fast Stepping Man, and Words and Music as the leader is almost at the fourth fence. Joe at 6 on top by at least 15 lengths. Over that one, Joe at 6, followed by Askham, Swayo, and David Bentley on the inside in third with Sham Assis, Dr. Ramsey, Pleasant Parcel, Fast Steppin' Man, and Words and Music moving up on the outside of Fast Steppin' Man as the leader is almost at the fifth fence. Joe at 6 and Michelle Hunter on top by about 10 lengths now. Askham jumping in second place, followed by Swayo close up in third. Dr. Ramsey, Shamasees, Pleasant Parcel, Words and Music, and Fast Steppin' Man completing the field. Still anybody's horse races. They've got a long, long ways to go. Joe at 6 on top by at least a dozen lengths. Charlie Fenwick and Askham racing in second place. Swayo in third. They race towards the next fence. Joe at 6 still with a commanding lead. Make it 10 to 12 lengths. Swayo moves up on the outside of Askham. They jump in second and third place, followed by Chamassis. Dr. Ramsey from the outside. Chamassis dropping back a bit. Pleasant Parcel, Words and Music, Fast Steppin' Man. They head now towards the 7th of 23 fences. Joe at 6, making most of the running on the front end, still maintaining about a 4 to 5 length advantage over Swayo, with Askham close up in third place. Dr. Ramsey and Gus Brown on the outside in fourth, with Chamassis, Pleasant Parcel, Words and Music, and Fast Steppin' Man. They head now towards the 8th of 23 fences. They got 2 more times to go around. Joe at 6, making most of the running on the front end. Askham racing closest to him in second place. At the fence, it's Joe at 6 jumping with the lead. Askham jumping in second place with Swayo close up on the outside in third. Pleasant Parcel, Chamassis, Dr. Ramsey, Fast Steppin' Man, and Words and Music as they head towards the 4-foot fence in front of the stand, the 9th of 23 fences. Joe at 6 will be there first with about a 5-length advantage. Askham goes well onto Charlie Fenwick, regains second with Swayo right alongside on the outside as they race now towards the 10th fence. Joe at 6, Askham and Swayo close up in second and third place. Dr. Ramsey, Chamassis, Pleasant Parcel, Words and Music, and Fast Steppin' Man as they head towards the next fence. Joe at 6 is the one to catch. He's led almost every step of the way. Swayo races closest to him in second place with Askham on the inside, vying for second and taking over second as they race around the turn. Swayo races in third place, followed by Pleasant Parcel on the inside. Chamassis, Dr. Ramsey, Words and Music, and Fast Steppin' Man. They head now towards the 11th fence. Joe at 6, still setting the pace, 3.5 lengths clear of Swayo and Askham, who have stalked him almost every step of the way. Askham jumps there and jumps into second position with Swayo right alongside. Chamassis on the inside in fourth with Dr. Ramsey, Pleasant Parcel, Words and Music, and Fast Steppin' Man. 2 more miles remain. They're at the 12th fence. Joe at 6, still with the lead. Askham jumping in second place, followed by Swayo. Chamassis and Patty Young moving up on the inside to take over third place, with Swayo dropping back and forth. Dr. Ramsey there also. Words and Music is moving up on the outside, and Fast Steppin' Man completes the field. Joe at 6 on top by about 4 lengths. Askham racing in second place. Words and Music and Rick Lambier in third place with Chamassis alongside. At the fence, it's Joe at 6 on top by about 3 lengths. Make it 4 as they race into and around the turn. Joe at 6 still with the lead under Michelle Hunter. Askham racing in second place as they head towards the 14th fence. Chamassis in third. Words and Music jumping in fourth place. Fast Steppin' Man and Mark Griffiths has moved over into fifth place, with Swayo following in sixth. Pleasant Parcel and Dr. Ramsey. Still anybody's horse race. They've got a long ways to go yet. Joe at 6 has made most of the running on the lead. Askham racing close to him in second place. Fast Steppin' Man moving up on the inside, vying for third with Chamassis, Pleasant Parcel there also. At the fence, Joe at 6, Fast Steppin' Man and Askham. Less than a length separates those 3 as they race towards the fence in front of the stand. And they've got about 1.25 miles to go as they race at the 16th fence. Joe at 6 on top by less than a length. Fast Steppin' Man, Words and Music. Askham moves up and jumps in third place. Chamassis in fourth, Words and Music. Swayo, Pleasant Parcel, and Dr. Ramsey completing the field. Tightly bunched with a little bit more than 1 mile to go. They head now towards the 17th fence. Words and Music and Rick Lambier with Michelle Hunter and Joe at 6 racing on the outside in second place. Fast Steppin' Man saving ground on the inside in third, followed by Askham. Chamassis, Pleasant Parcel there also with Swayo and Dr. Ramsey moving up on the outside. About 6 lengths front to back in this 8-horse field. Words and Music leads. by about a length and a quarter. Joe at 6 racing in second place. Fast Stepping Man in third as they head towards the 18th fence. Joe at 6 coming back again on the extreme outside, but Words and Music has the lead. Words and Music on top. Here comes Fast Stepping Man and Mark Griffiths jumping to the front. It's Fast Stepping Man on top. Words and Music racing in second place. Ask 'em steadily advancing for Charlie Fenwick in third with Shamus there also at the water jump with 5/8 of a mile to go. Fast Stepping Man now starting to separate a bit from the field. Words and Music races in second place. They head now towards the 20th of 23 fences. Fast Stepping Man with the lead. Ask 'em moves up on the outside of Words and Music with Shamus making up ground. Joe at 6 dropping back. Pleasant Parcel there also. With only 3 more fences to go, the race is on the front end where Fast Stepping Man leads by about 4 lengths. Shamus and Patty Young making up ground with every stride in second place now. Only about 3 lengths separates them as they've got about 3/8 of a mile to go. Fast Stepping Man is the one to catch, and he jumps the next fence with about a 2.5 length advantage over Shamus. Joe at 6 trying to come back again in third. Ask 'em on the outside with Words and Music. They turn for home. Fast Stepping Man on top under Mark Griffiths. Under pressure to make up ground is the rest of the field. Fast Stepping Man leads towards the last fence. Shamus racing in second place. Joe at 6 in third. At the last fence, Fast Stepping Man jumps to the outside, bubbles and loses his rider. Now Joe at 6 and Shamus. Joe at 6 goes to the lead. Shamus trying to come back again. Joe at 6 and Michelle Hunter with the lead as they cross the finish line. Joe at 6, an upset winner by 2.5 lengths.
And ridden by Jody Petty. Number 2, Shamus was third.
Gentlemen, I have with me the winning owner and rider of the number 6 horse, Joe at 6, Michelle Hunter. Michelle, congratulations. A brilliant ride. Tell us a little bit about the horse.
He's a horse I've had for exactly 3 years. I originally got him from Jack Fisher. He'd run over hurdles with not a whole lot of success, and I spent a couple of years doing things really slowly with him, and he was a little bit of a maniac. He's still a little difficult to deal with, but today he was great. We actually got on him in the paddock, and he wasn't too bad at the start. He was much better than usual. And he ran at My Lady's Manor 3 weeks ago, and he ran out the back, and he was behind the whole way, and I thought, this is great. I love to ride a race like that. I don't want to be on the front. But prior to that, he'd always been a front runner, and today he went straight to the lead. And I thought, oh, this isn't where I want to be, but he felt so strong, and he was just doing a great job. And I knew the field was right there, and I knew they would come to me, you know, kind of a little bit before the water, which they did, and I thought, I'm just going to wait and stay with them and not try to take the lead again. So I just let them be there and gave him a little bit of a breather. And as the pace picked up, he jumped really well. That's when he does jump really well, because he has such a huge stride. And so he was kind of in his element there, galloping against the other horses. And then I asked him to go on a little bit, coming down to the second, and he moved up, and he just did everything I asked him, but I knew I was beat going to the last. I thought I could maybe get second, but and then I saw the horse in front of me run across the fence and fall, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. So I just kicked on, and off we went, and I mean, what a way to win. I mean, I feel bad that the horse fell, but, you know, it made my day.
Of course, you